Do you ever feel like the more you try to impress someone, the less interested they become? You plan dates, send thoughtful messages, always put in the effort, but somehow it feels like they're slipping away. It's frustrating, right? You wonder, why is this happening when I'm doing everything I can? Now, here's the problem. Constantly chasing someone often makes them pull away. When you put all your energy into pleasing others, you lose focus on yourself. And when you don't have control over your own emotions, it shows. As the saying goes, you can't love someone else until you love yourself. This means that true attraction starts with how well you've mastered your own mind and actions. The key is self-mastery. When you're calm, confident, and in control, you stop chasing. You start drawing people in naturally. In this video, I'll share some practical ways to build that self-control so you can stop chasing and start attracting. Let's dive in. Let's start with self-mastery, the foundation of everything. Most people believe that to win someone over, you have to keep doing more, sending more texts, giving more compliments, or putting in more effort. But here's the truth: the harder you chase, the more you lose control of yourself, and the more distant they become. When you're constantly trying to impress someone, you're not focusing on yourself, you're focusing on what you think they want. You become reactive, waiting for their responses, hoping for their approval. The more you do that, the more you come across as needy or desperate, which only pushes them further away. As the philosopher Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This is especially true in relationships. If you're not in control of your own emotions, you can't expect to handle someone else's. So, the key to truly connecting with others is to first master yourself. Start by shifting the focus back to you. Put energy into your own goals, passions, and personal growth. When you stop chasing and start living with purpose, people are naturally drawn to your confidence and calm energy. If things don't go your way, like a delayed response or a bad date, don't react emotionally. Stay calm, stay grounded. This shows strength, and people are attracted to those who can handle life's ups and downs without losing their cool. And here's something to keep in mind: don't feel the need to constantly put in effort to prove yourself. But step back a little. Give the other person space to come to you. When you show that you're confident in yourself, that you don't need constant validation, it's powerful. You're no longer chasing, you're attracting. Mastering yourself is the first and most important step. When you do, you won't just improve your relationships, you'll start living a more fulfilling, confident life. Lesson 2, emotional stability. Let's talk about emotional stability, which is crucial for creating strong, lasting relationships. Think about the times when emotions have gotten the better of you, a conversation that turned into an argument, or a small misunderstanding that blew up out of proportion. When you let your emotions take control, it can lead to chaos and strain your connection with others. Emotional stability is all about staying calm and composed, even when things go wrong. Relationships will always have challenges, disagreements, mistakes, or unexpected moments of tension. If you react quickly with anger, frustration, or anxiety, it makes things worse. But if you remain calm and steady, you create a sense of trust and security. Seneca once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This perfectly sums up emotional stability. You can't control every situation, but you can control how you respond. And when you keep your cool, you not only show strength, but also foster a deeper connection with those around you. In moments of frustration, take a step back before reacting. Give yourself time to process, which helps avoid unnecessary conflict. When conflicts arise, listen more than you speak. Keeping a calm tone and a thoughtful approach shows maturity and diffuses tension. Also, remind yourself that you can't control everything, especially other people. Focus on your own reactions and mindset instead. By embracing emotional stability, you become someone people can rely on. Your calmness in challenging situations builds trust and makes you more attractive, because it brings a sense of peace and comfort into your relationships. It's about staying grounded, no matter what life throws your way. Lesson 3, authenticity. Now let's talk about authenticity, being your true self. In relationships and life, there's often pressure to fit a mold or act in ways that aren't really you. Maybe you feel like you have to be more charming, more successful, or even someone entirely different to win others over. But the truth is, pretending to be someone you're not is not only exhausting, it pushes people away. When you're not authentic, others can sense it. It's like wearing a mask. People might not know exactly what's off, but they feel something is missing. This creates distance. However, when you're genuine, it's like a breath of fresh air. People are naturally drawn to someone who's comfortable in their own skin, because it shows confidence and self-respect. As Oscar Wilde wisely said, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." Authenticity is not about perfection, but about embracing who you are, flaws and all. When you show up as your real self, the right people will appreciate you for it, and the relationships you form will be more meaningful and lasting. Being authentic means owning your imperfections. No one is perfect, and pretending to be only adds pressure. When you embrace who you truly are, you send a message of confidence. Speak your truth rather than saying what you think others want to hear. Sharing your real thoughts, feelings, and opinions creates deeper, more genuine connections. It's also important to stop comparing yourself to others. When you focus on what makes you unique, you'll naturally stand out in a way that's more powerful than trying to fit into someone else's expectations. By being authentic, you attract people who value the real you. It's about building relationships based on honesty and mutual respect, rather than trying to meet someone else's idea of perfection. Being true to yourself is not only freeing, but it also makes you more attractive because it's rare and deeply refreshing. Lesson 4. Purposeful action. Now let's explore purposeful action. It's easy to drift through life or relationships without clear intention, just reacting to whatever comes your way. Maybe you found yourself going through the motions, unsure of what you really want, or feeling stuck in a cycle of habits that don't bring you closer to your goals. Without purpose, life can feel unfulfilling, and relationships may lack depth and direction. Taking purposeful action means living with intention, making deliberate choices, and knowing why you're doing what you're doing. When you approach life and relationships with purpose, everything becomes more meaningful. It also shows others that you have direction and focus, which is naturally attractive and inspiring. As Viktor Frankl said, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost anyhow." This quote speaks to the power of purpose. When you have a clear sense of direction, you're more resilient, more driven, and others can feel that energy. The purpose isn't just about big goals. It's about aligning your everyday actions with what truly matters to you. In practical terms, purposeful action means setting intentions for your relationships in your life, whether it's personal growth, improving a skill, or deepening your connection with someone. Knowing what you're aiming for helps guide your actions. Instead of reacting impulsively or just going with the flow, take the time to reflect on what you really want. This clarity allows you to make choices that align with your values and long-term vision. By taking purposeful action, you bring a sense of clarity and drive to your life and relationships. Others will see that you're someone with goals and focus, which is incredibly appealing. Purpose gives your life meaning. And when you live with purpose, you naturally attract opportunities and people who resonate with your path. It's about creating a life and relationships that matter. Lesson 5. Self-mastery. Our final lesson is self-mastery. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, distracted, or controlled by external circumstances. Maybe you found yourself reacting to every stress or frustration without thinking, or feeling like life is happening to you instead of you taking control. Without mastering yourself, it's hard to live fully or build meaningful relationships. Self-mastery is the ability to govern your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about taking control of your inner world so that no matter what happens externally, you stay grounded and intentional. When you practice self-mastery, you not only improve your own life, but also inspire others with your calm and strength. This level of control is essential for success in relationships and personal growth. As Lao Tzu said, "He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty." This quote captures the essence of self-mastery. True strength doesn't come from controlling others or situations, but from controlling yourself. When you achieve this, you're more resilient, focused, and capable of handling life's challenges with grace. To practice self-mastery, start by becoming more aware of your reactions. Notice when emotions like anger, fear, or impatience arise, and take a moment to reflect before responding. This pause gives you control over your actions, rather than letting emotions dictate them. Another aspect of self-mastery is developing discipline in your habits. Whether it's setting healthy boundaries, sticking to routines that help you grow, or practicing mindfulness, consistency is key. The more you build habits of discipline, the easier it becomes to remain steady and focused, even in difficult situations. By mastering yourself, you become someone who navigates life with confidence and calm. This inner strength not only improves your own well-being, but also makes you a pillar of support in your relationships. People are drawn to those who are in control of themselves because it brings a sense of security and respect. Mastering yourself is the foundation for mastering your life. Now we are about to end the video. Now it is time to change your life. No matter how difficult it is to change, I will read each of your comment and feature one of the best comment in our channel. If you want a daily dose of unfiltered motivation, subscribe to our channel.